Hi, this is Kathy from Craft with Kathy. Thanks for joining me this evening. I'm just taking a second here to make sure that I'm live in the right place, as I don't see myself. Something funny going on here. Let me try this again. And of course, I just got booted out of Facebook. What's that about? Well, this is strange. Hang tight. I'm not sure if I'm live or not because it doesn't look like I have internet all of a sudden. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let's see if I'm popping up. Hey, all right. Wasn't sure, I'm sorry. What a start, right? I'm going to do a slightly different project than what I did last week with this month's Club Couture. If you are not familiar with Club Couture is our monthly subscription package that comes with an 8.5 by 11 inch transfer, 3 individual color coordinated paste packets, and free shipping. So it's delivered to your door for $19.99 plus tax. You don't have to decide anything about what transfer to pick. They're always just spot on. And you don't even have to worry about what colors to go with them because they're already picked out for you. So it's really a nice, easy way to give yourself an hour of creative bliss once a month. And remember, our transfers are reusable, so you can use them 8 to 12 times or more with proper care. I'm going to take a moment here and share this with my VIP group. It'll let me do this. I'm still playing around with no touchpad, which is very annoying. Okay, Facebook changed this a little bit, so let me share this with my VIP group. Anyway, so Club Couture, transfer, 3 individual paste packets, free shipping. Members of Club Couture also get some additional perks. This month's perk is our bunny transfer, which is a 12 by 18 inch transfer. It's, I think, a C-size transfer. Half off to club members. How cool is that? So I'm going to do something a little bit different. I am going to be using a cutting board. This is the project from last time. And let me move all this out of the way and get started with this. I'm coming at you live from the suburbs west of Chicago. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Say hello. Hi, Brenda. How are you? And I'm going to do things a little bit backwards tonight. There's not a lot of chalking that's going to be involved with this, but let me kind of tell you what I've prepped so far. I just took a wooden cutting board, one that was intended for decorative use only, and I stained it really quick with some of these wood finishing cloths with the stain in them, so that makes it real easy. I don't have to worry about a can and whatever. So I just kind of wiped it all over, let it dry, and then I actually I sanded it first. Wiped it off, and then when it was dry, I kind of distressed the edges, used some painter's tape, and then painted the section with a cream color paint because I wanted something lighter as my background. So that was all the prep with that. But I'm going to actually start with the bow to go with this and kind of get that out of the way. Oops, let me get my paste packets out of the way. I've got a little bit of chicken wire, some burlap, some brown, and some red and green and gold plaid. So let me make my little messy bow with this and get that going. and then we'll get back to this project. In the meantime, I'm heating up that glue gun that was giving me fits the other day. Figure it takes a real long time to heat that thing up, so figured plug it in and get it going. So I'm just centering this. I haven't been perfect with the size of it. I'll probably adjust these and dovetail them when I'm done. I'm going to fold it in half though, my little messy bow, and cinch it with a little cable tie. I don't know why I can never remember what cable ties are called. Isn't that crazy? And I should know. I've used them all the time for the computers. So, also I found out years ago cable ties were perfect for putting, I would do my parents' home, their fence with pine roping and red ribbon bows. And the cable ties were great for that. It really made it a snap. I think the first time I did it, I probably used just floral wire, but I got smart and started using the cable ties, which made things much, much quicker and easier. And Kathy needs a pliers to pull this through. Maybe a cable tie wasn't my best thing to do when I'm live. Let me get that out of here and I'll try something else. I don't have the patience for it. Some cable ties move real smoothly and some just don't. So I'm going to cinch this up anyway with some jute is what my intention was. And where did I put it? I have a whole thing of jute already cut, and of course I don't see it. Oh, right here on top of my laptop waiting for me. And I'm just going to put a slip knot, a great big slip knot in it, and then I could pull that snugly around it and kind of crunch them up and then play around with my, I'm caught on my chicken wire, play around with my bow. Just wanted some different colors, some coordinating colors, and some different textures here. Makes it a little bit interesting. Okay, just a slip knot, so all I really do is I need another hand, is I just need to basically pull this and scrunch it up there. Okay, I want that really tight, and then I'm going to go around it anyway and do the middle with the jute. Oops, the chicken wire is giving me fits. So I'll get this tied up a little bit more. Actually, I could probably even hot glue it. Thinking about it, might be the thing to do. Let me see if my glue gun's working over here. Of course, it doesn't seem like it's ready to go yet. Like I said, it takes a long time to heat up. It was driving me crazy the other day. Okay, so let's see. I'll just knot this then. And then you could dovetail the ends if you want. I think I'm gonna, you want the knot in the front there. Let me move that around. I'm gonna dovetail the plaid, obviously not the chicken wire. The chicken wire is there kind of a little bit for the look because I think it goes great with the farm theme, but also to give it a little bit more stability, because my burlap ribbon is not wired. Anyway, so let me dovetail these and talk about what I'm doing with this particular cutting board. Farmhouse is not particularly my style. I don't do a lot of it, but of course this transfer lends itself to it perfectly, so I said why not. And in reality, I think this would make a nice gift for anyone who basically likes a farmhouse style. And even if they don't, I think it's generic enough that it would go in pretty much in anyone's decor. I'm going with a kind of red, green, and brown themes, which is a little different for a kitchen, but I think it's still versatile enough, and it's perfect for what is going to go on this cutting board and the wording. I'm going to do a little bit of mixing of my own paste again today to get the color that I'm looking for. Do you ever dovetail your ribbon and cut it the wrong direction? Every now and then I do that. So I usually try and dovetail before I make them into a bow, which I didn't here. But you could tell a messy bow is pretty quick. Ooh, my burlap is wired. I didn't realize it was. A messy bow is pretty quick. Just grab a couple different coordinating types of ribbon and different textures, different colors work, or coordinating colors work, different widths. And it's easy and quick and interesting. I like the different textures and the look of a messy bow. And you really can't go wrong with making them. And no, I'm not using my transfer trimmers here. I have sometimes, but it's like, why would I want to use my transfer trimmers to be cutting through wire edged ribbon? So I grabbed just a kind of a cute little craft scissors that I have here that I'm using instead. Now at the beginning I said I was sharing this with my VIP group. If you are not a member of my VIP group and you would like to be privy to special pricing, bundles, games, and some other things, drop me the letters VIP in the comments below and I will send you the link to join my VIP group. Okay, so basically, let me clean up my space here. And then you just fluff and fold to what you want it to look like. I'll pull this apart a little bit, put them in a little bit different directions, get that chicken wire peeking out a little bit. But you can manipulate it however you want to get the look that you're aiming for. And don't be afraid to play around with it. I'm going to have to tuck some of that chicken wire under a little bit. I don't have it actually even, I guess. I must have shifted it. So just kind of form and fluff and till you get it the way you want it to look. And the nice thing about it is you could fiddle around with it a little bit more. I'm just going to tuck the chicken wire under and press it down there a little bit so that it's not sticking out. Just a little peek of it. We'll do a little bit more fluffing and folding after I actually get that tied to the neck or the handle of the cutting board. Okay, so being that this is wood and I am going to do a little bit of chalking on it, I am going to wax it first. And I'm only going to chalk a small area, but because the wax does sometimes make your paint look a little bit darker, I'm going to basically use the wax on the entire surface so that it looks evenly. So I'm just grabbing some of our surface wax with my new little applicator, and our surface wax comes in these nice little oh, I don't know how many ounces it is. Nice little tins. And it is fragrance free, which I absolutely love that it's fragrance free, because I can't stand the smell of some of those more, the chemical kind of smell of some of the more, the stronger waxes that are out there. So I applied the wax to my little applicator. One side's like terry, and I put it on with the terry. Then I flip my applicator over, and the other side is like a microfiber, and I just use that to rub it in, or to basically rub it off. And that's really all that is there you have to do with the waxing. Rub it in, rub it off. If you don't have the applicator, you could use a paper towel, you could use a soft cloth, a t-shirt, an old rag, whatever works fine. And all I'm going to chalk down here are the words Farm Fresh. And I want this somewhat at the bottom. I need to fuzz it first before I do that. Oh, and before I actually get ready to fuzz my transfer, let me mix up my paste. Now, the other day I used our Shimmer Shadow Black paste with my bright white to make kind of like a storm, because I was out of storm. I have ordered my storm, but it won't be here until Thursday. And I really want to go more with the red, but I don't want to go with this bright, bright candy apple red. I want to darken it just a little bit, because my little embellishment has a little bit deeper of a red on it than this candy apple red. So I'm going to just darken this red a tiny bit, and I'm going to do that by mixing up a little bit of my red. I really need very little paste because I'm chalking such a little area here. Oops. With some of my black shimmer. And I know I don't have to use shimmer, I could use the regular black, but seriously, the black shimmer gave it such a pretty sparkle that I thought, let me try this again. And I just want to deepen up the red a little bit. Hopefully I don't muddy it up too much. Just want to get it a little bit darker of a red. Oops, and I might have already made it too dark. Let me scoot some of this on the side as I mix it up, because I still want it to be red. Just looking more for like a barn red. Oops. Okay, I think this is good. I don't need much, like I said. I might be getting a little bit too dark there. Let me mix it up. Whoops. Boy, clumsy Kieti, right? Mix it up a little bit more. Let me check it against something over here. It's a little dark. That's okay. I think it'll fly. Okay, let me clean that up a little bit. Oh, yes. Making a mess. Okay. So, I'm going to center this. I'm going to put it right about here. Let me fuzz this transfer first. And then wait until you see this cute little embellishment that I found. I was just so struck by it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, this will go perfect with Club Couture. I love adding dimension to things, and I think this just really does it. It's not quite the same size as our transfer. Ooh, I need something to measure here a little bit. It's about a 1/4 inch more. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, good. So that's pretty much in the right spot. Grab a little bit more paste here. Pull this through the silk screen. Be sure I don't go off of the silk screen onto my surface. I'm getting a little close there. Okay, I've smoothed it out. Remove the excess. I'm going to lift it up from the side as soon as I clean my fingers, because I just got paste on my fingers. Let me grab a disinfecting wiping. I don't want to smudge my surface. You know I'm good for that. Okay. So I'm going to just lift my transfer from the edge. Take a look at that. Ooh, look at that Farm Fresh. Isn't that a pretty red? And now for the piece de resistance, my little embellishment to go with this. See if my hot glue gun's going yet. Of course not. I swear. Oh, there we go. It's going a little bit. I want this to dry, but what I am adding to this is this cute little barn. How sweet is that? Yes, my red's a little bit darker than I was anticipating. So let me get some glue on the back of this and get it ready to position. I'm just kind of doing the point of the barn in the center of the handle, just eyeballing it and making sure that this is straight on the bottom. How cute is that, right? We'll let that dry for a moment. Hi, Amy, how you doing? Thank you for sprinkling. I surely appreciate it. I was going to wrap this around a little bit, around the neck a few times with the jute, but you know what? I think I'm going to just tie it in the back. Let me adjust this one time here. That's not going to work. I need to go this way. There we go. I don't know if my hot glue is dried. Let's hope so. Oh, maybe I will rotate it around a little bit here. The chicken wire is getting in my way a little bit, but there we go. I don't want to tip it. My ink should be dry, but my paste should be dry, but just in case, I don't want to lay it down and smudge it. So I'm trying to be really careful here with just tying this. I'll put another knot on it when I'm totally done. But just fluff it up a little bit. And how easy was that? Simple and cute, isn't it? Thanks again for watching. Ooh, did anyone have Pie Day today? I forgot to ask if anyone was having their slice of pie. Happy Pie Day. Have a great one. See you later.